A crowd on hand. We're going to shatter Samuelson, a new acquisition in the in the last 3 seasons. Her second season feeds it inside, catch and shoots. For 1 overall pick back in 2022. The step throw blocked and a foul. Barbara Turner. Liston and Howard. A terror on the cross court. Howard. Great catch and shoot.
Giving me the freedom to be me. Caitlin Clark. She'll be ready.
Feeds inside. Parker Tyus. Boston.
Period.
Clark on the drive. Gets inside.
But she made that one look pretty easy just to see how that takes shape.
Camp is Gray on a backdoor pass to gel. This whole roster to gel. And
Pass and nail it down middle of the paint.
key season. Howard's been an all-star.
W last season had been playing in China.
Experience. There's Parker Tyus. Got married in the office.
In addition to Rhyne Howard.
Here's Tenny Pohl. To work, spins, fires. Did she get it off? An opener. They brought in Crystal Dangerfield for 5 minutes for Tanisha Wright's group. Minutes. On to a couple of Howard. Step back 3. Greg Bentley will launch. Back for Smith. Wide open at the foul line. Pass. That 3 there by Hull. Tough look. It spins. Spent her first 8 years in NICU with the Olympic break to the midlife Clark, and she weaves her way inside. It's signed underneath. Finley, maybe too far underneath. Not giving chase. Smith the step through. Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston.
And with Caitlin Clark, and then Wolfie for Indiana.
Moment spinning inside. That's supposed to be a preseason game.
Yeah, I mean, week or so.
Oh, what a find.
To find herself open.
How her competitive juices have
Got her hands on the WNBA ball. With
Mac Cambridge field out. Smith difficult.
MAC #1 picks.
His aerial power, real strength. You've got 9-10 of
Tina Charles, aerial powers, dwarfs.
Danielson on the shot lane. Give and go. Fat Bentley puts Tina Charles a straightaway 3. That's a
Dangerfield, who was just traded.
Wallace gets inside.
Game is what's really going to
A
shine.
little underrated as Charles, and that's underrated.
Have to be so impressed with her vision.
As Howard banging down low and Holt tries to. Here's Alicia Gray. Smith goes back to work. Push shot. Season game as Howard dials up. So much length, and the Fever having real problems.
End, as we saw Ryan.
NBA moment. She had a massive night. Watch for Caitlin Clark once we start on 2. Down to 6. Corner 3 from Celeste. Right on that cut line. This is such a. Charles turning on Boston.
Melissa Smith and Aliyah Boston on the. We love a little bit of consistency. Ooh.
Charles, step back, tough look at a 3. Oh, look at the behind the back.
Oh, she's laughing up the court.
Right back onto the floor. Here, Smith is wide open. And
We're on the floor.
Haley Joe. She'd like to shoot the 3 ball better this
From the feeder. Bring them versatility on both ends.
actually with Jordan Canada out. That's great.
Level.
See the attention. Berger spins, fades, fires. Parker Tyus charging.
VP, and she looks. And
2024. Parker Tyus misses. Bullies her way inside. Great battles in 2023. Your pro, Smith. The 2 best point guards in the last few years as Jones works her way. Buffy way off the screen, finds some space, and there's a great moments here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Berger off balance and gets the bounce. Powers just pulling.
confidence, a little confusion here. You got a couple.
Everywhere here in the first half. Taylor wide open, and Barry ball to fall. Jones pulls up. Shot won't. Before the shot.
Anthony Henderson, former.
Fakes into the corner. Here's Taylor off the mark. This building rise every time she touches the ball. Over the head of Samuelson, but Taylor right back. Ops for Fag Benley, who runs into steps to a cutting Fag Benley. Can't get Taylor. Semi Fag Benley.
It's the league, knowing that a bunch of
Charles, bank shot. Can't get Berger. That's a deep 2. Rims
that final roster. So are they
take the lead. Melissa Smith out. Handling here on the post with Boston.
after that one?
And Boston Chavarria. Second half minutes coming.
For a couple of practices, the transition
Really thin camp roster because of that. Just to being ready for those passes.
at the line,
There's Samuel's
ability to distribute.
Howard finds Gray make it Clark.
The steal,
Gray hit the ball. Rim protectors. And
her range, a couple times now. She can get up the floor.
the first couple of years. Tell you, Sheetlin Clark. Gray launches. Clark, oh, pretty pass to Boston. Toward pass, she sets up Howard. Clark, step back from the low lane, and an easy two.
Amazing to see her back out here.
The fans may be indulging in the double. Danielson is wide open, and
Heating up.
Dangerfield. Here is Clark, catch and shoot from Berger.
Frustration there on that one to create.
Me here in defense.
Right there on the logo.
Boston said it. Aliyah Boston being do with this.
That's really cool. And I mean,
Catch. Dangerfield. Left Clark spinning, twisting, turning.
the WNBA just hawking her.
Starting the season with some of the leagues of Boston. Backing her way in. Fine. Powers working off the Hillman screen. Way outside. You bet. Full percentage. On the and here, good position. There's a whistle for Taylor. Clark still on the floor. Bounce pass to help expedite this process. Need to go up double digits with a 5. Here's Coffey who launches. And here's Smith. That was knocked away. Good defense by Amir. Herself gets to the Fag Benley. Extra pass. You retain a second.
Late in the game.
Coffey.
Really worked to
be screen. She will launch. A new rule. You do that. You hands of me here. Right place, right time. And the last chance to press the opening night happens a week from today. Smith working the baseline. And
deal. See how this Indiana was getting bullied in the post.
Turnaround here for the Fever defense. Smith. Powers over Samuelson. Tough shot. Close to a regular season rotation. Boston bullies inside. A spin move.
She lets things plays out.
That defender, by the way, fights. Alice gets inside, fades and hits.
Finding an opening right in the middle of the paint.
Just pulled down that fly ball, hangs.
Woof.
Samuelson finds some space. Backdoor pass.
Addition here at the helm.
There's Samuelson with a shot clock winding down to one dribble. And is fouled. Let's see. Shoulder injury she suffered in Washington. Some of that
Celeste Taylor, who is trying to make that. Ooh.
Hard
vibes.
Indiana has a chance to take the lead. Nalissa Smith out
in the 4 or 5 spot.
And Charles really battling here on the post with Boston.
She was talking to the bench a little bit too after that one.
And Boston shot. I haven't seen Maya Caldwell, Leilani Correa, Priya Saxton either. We'll see if they have second half minutes coming.
These players have only been playing with each other for a couple of practice.
Being ready for those passes.
King call. And Cheyenne Parker Tyus at the line.
And how they find success this year. And there's Samuel. Howard finds. Gray make it Clark.
And Gray on the steal.
Gray into himself as one of the elite's elite rim protectors. And
for Nalissa Smith ended.
Gray launches. Clark, oh, pretty pass to Boston. Now Gray with space, scored pass. She sets up Howard. Clark, step back from the Loganson into the passing lane and an easy 2.
Go. So amazing to see her back out here.
For those Iowa fans, maybe indulging in the double. Clark gets and shoot from Berger.
Yeah, absolutely. And we saw a little bit of frustration there on that one. Involved in the game by her ability to create.
Here, Clark spinning, twisting, turning.
Defense from the college level to the WNBA, just hawking her.
Game number 2. Starting the season with some of the leagues of Boston. Backing her way in. Fine. Powers working off the Hillman screen. That first quarter. Defense by Amir here tonight. Not trying to free herself. Gets to the Fag Benley. Extra pass. Are successful in your first challenge.
Player getting bullied in the post.
Mark after that first quarter. It has been a stark turnaround here for the Fever defense. Taylor for Boston. Kick out. Smith. Moment for so many players. Wallace gets inside. Fades and hits.
Navigating, probing, finding an opening right in the middle of the paint.
Henderson just pulled down that fly ball. Hangs.
The other night, doubled up the Liberty.
There's Samuelson with a shot clock winding down. Pull one dribble and is fouled. Let's see.